it falls down. فاختلط به نبات الأرض. Seeds mixed with rain. Come the plants. It's green. It's beautiful. We think we control it, and then it dries. And then it is harvested. Wind comes and blows it. That is the dunya. هذه حقيقة الدنيا. كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام كما قال ربنا. Then we must be ready. I just want you to imagine with me. All of us expect to go home, and tonight we're in our bed, nice warm bed, resting, relaxing, have no worry. Some of us will not wake up. Some of us will not. Some of us will leave this world. It could be any of us. Why do we remind? Because that is the way Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to remind. Because we are at the end of time. الموت يأتي بغتة والقبر صندوق العمل. Death comes sudden. And the grave is where we are, basically our deeds show up. So when the person died, and they bring him in, I used to watch Buddy. It is an unbelievable scenario. Especially when you know the person, you know him personally. I had a young man, 17 or 18 years old. And I was talking to him 2 weeks before, maybe a week. And he told me his plan, what he's going to do, and what he's going to study. And I was asking him actually these questions. A week later, his uncle called me. He said, so and so passed away. Come, let's wash the body. Yeah. La ilaha illallah. Imagine that. I go and I said, SubhanAllah. He's a strong man, young man. You don't expect that to happen to a young man, but it happens. No one was given a seal, and no one was given a time. So, we must not have doubt. People have doubt about this deen. They're Muslim, but they have doubt. They have doubt about Qiyamah. They have doubt about Quran. They have doubt about what Allah promised. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Baqarah at the beginning of the ayat, Alif Lam Mim. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ, this Quran, لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. There is no doubt in it. وَهُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. There is guidance for those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is their condition? What is their characteristic? الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. They believe in the unseen. They believe in what has been told, that there will be a judgment even in the grave. وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. They have no doubt. If you have doubt about this deen and about this Quran, you will not pass the test. No matter how smart you are, the test is only 3 questions. That's it. Ask a first grade, they'll tell you. What is your religion? He said, ask the child, I'll tell you. Who is your messenger? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You see, these are the Marrabbuk. Allah. These things. But we must prepare. We must prepare for those 3 questions. Because you leave that nice warm bed and then you put it to the ground. You put it to the ground. The most beloved to you, will not want to stay with you. They just have no interest. They love you, they cry, but they'll make dua, do whatever, but they don't want to be with you. SubhanAllah. But there is one thing Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned in this hadith, and it's in Muslim, it's in Bukhari. When the person is buried, this is the believer, we're talking about the Muslims here. So, يسمع قرع نعالهم. يعني إذا ولوا عنه ولي عنه. يعني when the people bury, when they take janazah, and that's why we should stay a little bit in the grave, not discuss business, not talk about other dunya, to make dua for the dead. You see, all the titles of an individual when they die, you don't say bring doctor so and so, bring engineer so and so, bring a mayor. You say bring the dead body. Where's the body? Where's the janazah? That's what I said. خلاص. فلا أنساب بينهم. So he hears فيسمع قرع نعالهم. He hears. This is the only time that the dead hear what's happening outside, but you only hear two things. Here's one thing. قرع نعالهم, that their footsteps, their shoes make sound. But the word قرع نعالهم, قرع here means like when you have iron to iron. When you get a piece of iron, it's another iron. But shoes do not actually make that sound. Mostly they are plastic developments. But the scholar said the heart and the fear inside the heart of the individual for being the first night in this place he's not familiar with, and this whole life, it's scary. فيسمع قرع نعالهم أو خفق نعالهم. خفق means the heartbeat irregular. When somebody has a heart attack, their heart is just pumping. That is the individual. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the believer, يثبت الله الذين آمنوا بالقول الثابت في الحياة وفي الآخرة. Allah is with you. If you had fulfilled the covenant of Allah, that is the reality. Life will end. We will be in the grave and we will be asked. And we must have answer to those questions. Memories will be wiped out. All knowledge will be gone. Only what you have fulfilled your heart with, what you have practiced in your life. If you have practiced Islam, if you live with no doubt that this moment will come and you will be asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His angels, Allah will give you the feet. You will be firm. If you have lived a life of doubt, a life of arrogance, only blame yourself. Catch yourself before it's too late. Catch yourself before it's too late. The second thing that will happen to the person is the grave will be squeezed until it becomes water. SubhanAllah. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, إِنَّ الْفَضْلَ لَهُ لو نجا من أحد لنجا سعد بن معاذ. لأن سعد بن معاذ was a companion of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The throne of Allah shook when he died, but he does not survive the dhamma, that squeeze of the grave. Now, some scholars say for the believers, it's just like a child who's gone for 60 or 70 years, he's never seen his mother. When she sees him, she gently makes that hug. And that is because we are made of the earth. The mother, our mother is the earth. We're made from earth. After that, you'll be sitting in. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it has been the reason. Allah said, Abdi, raja'u wa taraku. Actually, they left you. They gone back and left you. Make sure you prepare for that. وَفِي التُّرَابِ دَفَنُوكَ. In dirt, they put you inside. Left you. وَلَوْ بَقَوْا مَعَكَ مَا نَفَعُوا. And if they stay with you, they will not help you. ولم يبقى لك إلا أنا وأنا الحي الذي لا يموت. I am the only one with you. I am the one everlasting, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hayy la yamut. In dunya, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, عَصَيْتَنَا فَأَمْهَلْنَا. You commit sin, we'll give you many chances. وَلَوْ رَجَعْتَ إِلَيْنَا قَبِلْنَا. If you would have come back to us, if you would have repented to us, we'll accept. What are we waiting for? Every day we should commit to making it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because maybe it's the last day. Maybe it's our last moment. We are required to do so. We have to rethink our life. That moment will come. This is the reality. The reality is not here. What we see here is temporary. It's all gone. One scholar says, he swears by Allah, he knows someone who built a beautiful palace recently in an Arab country. He said, he mentioned numbers, say 180 million. Anyway, a huge number. When he died, and they went to bury him, it was raining. When they dug the grave, black water was in the grave. What are they going to do? They cannot wait to bury him. They just have to bury him in there and close the grave. But that's the reality. But the reality sometimes is we're busy with life. Allah, we're busy with life. So we need to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I need to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us. Because we are in need of Allah. Allah does not need us. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he gathered his companion and looked at the grave and said, لِمِثْلِ هَذَا فَأَعِدْ. For this, prepare. You have to ask yourself, what have we prepared? What have we prepared to meet Allah with? We struggle, we do everything, subhanAllah. Because once you're in the grave, and those two angels comes, and they ask you those questions, and the believer answers them correctly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, that's from Allah. My servant said that I am his Lord. His religion is Islam. He's not walking around hiding his religion. The sister does not take her hijab because she doesn't want to be called baby kind of thing. Do not fear anyone but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah honored you. من فوق سبع سماوات, from 7 heavens. Be proud. Not arrogant. Be humble. But no, Allah shows you. هو سماكم المسلمين. Allah named you Muslims. Our success is none with no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must prepare. We have to be ready. I said when the person is put in the grave, actually before the angel comes to ask him, there's another hadith. The angel of punishment will come to punish this man. But the salah stand on top of his head, by his head side. As-siyam on his right. Al-hajj on his left. And the sadaqat, a'mal al-birr, good deeds he have done, all these in front. when they come to punish him for his sin, they say, he has committed sin, he has mixed sins. He cannot come from here. From what directions? But he returned to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. None of us is perfect. None of us is perfect. But Allah accepts repentance. As long as we are breathing, we should not waste any time to return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And always put that in front of us. One day we're going to live here and we're going to meet Allah. What have we done? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the strength to worship Him, to worship Him correctly according to the Sunnah of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Now, I have some good news. Good news, the believers, and it's not my good news. This is in Hadith of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the person answered the question, also with the help of Allah. Because he had spent his life with yaqeen of that moment and action. When he commits a sin, he makes istighfar. He gives. His action always concerned with, does that please Allah and that displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's always mindful of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would say, extend the grave for my slave. Do not consider, you cannot measure this world that I have to barzakh world. It's two different lives. So the grave will be extended to the one whose faith is high level of faith to the extent of his eyesight. And the one their faith is not as strong, but they still have faith, they still have your faith. 70 dirham by 70 dirham. 70 dirham by 70 dirham. Not only that, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, then أَفَفْرِشُوا لَهُ مِنَ الْجَنَّةِ. We ain't gonna stay in that long space just like that. Make that furniture of Jannah inside the room. And then فَكْسُوهُ مِنَ الْجَنَّةِ. And then dress him from Jannah. And then open doors to Jannah so you can look at it, you can see his palace. He prepared. Isn't that a price to pay? It's a very small price, my brothers and sisters. But we pay here with this ibadah and this amal to gain the pleasure in Jannah and to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only, but our life here will be good too. When you obey Allah, your life is going to be good. Your trouble will be less. You'll be able to pass through any difficulty or any test. What a small price. If you take infinity and divide it by 0, 0 divided by infinity, it's just like, it's any number by 0, infinity, that's what that is. Which means that life forever. 70 years here, 80 years here, 100 years here. What is that? To everlasting life. Just in the grave, brothers, to the point where the person would say, Rabbi, oh Allah, let Qiyamah starts. I want to cross. I want to go to Jannah forever. I said, none. Sleep like the moon, like the one in his wedding day. Rest until you're awakened. and lead him to Jannah. We must be ready for this. This is the good thing. We must pay the price with this. We have our Islam. Hold tight unto this deen. Teach it to our children. Make sure we die as Muslims. And always make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Keep your heart steadfast on this deen. Maybe inshallah we need to make the dua. Your heart, you change the heart. Keep my heart steadfast on this deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from us. اللهم اغفر لنا ما فات وبدل سيئاتنا حسنات اللهم انا نحب وارزقنا اتباعك وان الباطل باطل وارزقنا اجتنابه يا رب العالمين اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا رب سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات اللهم ثبتنا على دينك وعلى طاعتك يا رب الراحمين اللهم اغفر لنا ولوالدينا والمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا رب سميع قريب مجيب الدعوات آمين يا رب العالمين. There's one thing that we want to mention. One of our brothers passed away, and this is something that inshallah is part of the Khutbah. It's not outside. And the brother passed away, and for unfortunate events, they could not bring janazah on him. So inshallah, after Jumah, we have bring janazah on him. And this is with more very good Muslim brothers. He used to come to this mission as well. But there was just no way to make Salah janazah on him and burying him. So inshallah, we are going to learn about him.